Hey guys, happy Wednesday. So I was organizing a few things for Dante's account, and I wanted to go ahead and do a little screen capture to keep all of us apprised at the progress and the situation. So if you look at our master log for Dante, you'll see that I've put in some notes. These are questions that I had answered by the doctor. Um, Getting background information from the doctor. So he provided that for us. And then after that, I have uh, kind of our step that we're on, which is identifying seed language that we'll use. That's going to be the heart of our marketing messaging. And then I included he's practicing at the foot and leg clinic. These are the locations, additional locations can be found. And then this is the brainstorm that I was thinking. And so I'd like really all of us or whoever's going to participate in this exercise, we are going to be looking at the unique, like what's the like the so what about his foot practice. He does bunion surgeries, so what? Like why would I want to go see him? So what I've identified thus far is 42 years of experience. So he's been doing it forever. He's an expert. 10,000 plus. These are stats. But basically this would be woven in. This is just brainstorming. So we narrow it down and we pick if there's a certain phrase that we're going to develop for the doctor, but this is kind of the brainstorming phase. Just the things that are jumping out at me that set him apart. 10,000 plus surgeries. He's a pioneer in foot surgery, so he's invented a number of procedures and that are used around the world, as you'll find if you go through the notes that he shared. And then this is a big one, I guess. Most Distinguished Podiatric Physician in America Award. So these are awards, and they may or may not translate into the verbiage that we use to differentiate the doctor. And one thing I'll note on this is that it's basically this is kind of where the art of some of the marketing comes in. That being or I don't know if it's a science or the art, but anyway, we're gonna look at the client and his unique. Like we look at the client, but we also look at the market. So we're doing market research by looking at what's trending and maybe where is there a lack or where's there a hole in the competition in their marketing and even in what they're offering. And what's like how could we position Dr. Kalish apart from the other podiatrists that are being marketed online. And the way you do that, it's just through Google searches, but also there's keyword tools that we'll use. So anyway, I'm just making that a note that it's not just like market research, or it's not just what we think is going to set them apart, but it's looking at market research and look at the trending keywords, and that's going to be our seed language. Okay, so I started with that first, and then what our immediate assignment is, um, basically from how I see it, we have email marketing campaigns that are going to be running with the Facebook ad campaigns. And so um, to start, what that looks like with the email marketing side is a basic 7-day onboarding sequence, which I had shared with you guys via text, an article to help guide us through that. And so what we have so far, I had previously had Sarah work on this. And so we have, I've put it in this file here. I'll share it with you guys. So far we have four kind of drafts. The first one is a little bit more revised, but I'm not sure how good these are. Basically what I've done is I went through the first email and I um, changed it and added stuff, but that's on a separate sheet. So I'm not sure how we want to navigate this, but I was thinking that I like, we have a starting point on this doc. So Jade, if you want to spend some time basically studying the client, kind of, if you want to do market research, if you want to just like, this is our chance to like just attack this and to look at it from as many different vantage points as we can, with all the experiences that we've had in writing or marketing or branding or however, and try to write really good emails. And it's important that we are providing value in these emails. So there needs to be a reason why people want to read it, and we're building rapport. This is really an opportunity to build rapport and get to know, for the audience to get to know the doctor, and to develop trust. And so anyway, so Jade, if you would like to, like, basically our immediate assignment in addition to Facebook ads is we need to get these emails together, and then we're going to be doing just a couple more emails as well, that are like follow-up emails. But this is a good place to start, because basically when we launch in a week, or hopefully around there, uh, when people start opting in, they're going to automatically start getting this 7-day sequence, and throughout the 7 days we are going to try to sell the audience on the bunion surgery. So there's going to be call to actions, and we're going to be educating them, providing value, and we're going to be kind of selling them on the idea of making an appointment at the clinic, to, like, by either calling the clinic or emailing and following up, however. So that's hopefully a little overview of the emails. So I put them here. I put the drafts here for our convenience. And then Jade, if you want to work in this doc or a different doc, and then when we get together, we can compare notes. I kind of, like I said, I did the first one, and we'll, like, I don't know. I'm just having us do it separate to just see if that's something we want to do, because we're kind of working independently on it. But otherwise, we could take every other email or however. So anyway, I'm real flexible and open on how we want to approach doing this. The idea kind of being that we all want to kind of know what's happening with all of it. So anyway, okay, so I'll let that be it. So for today, we're going to continue. I'm not sure if it's feasible for us to learn how to do all of the Facebook ads for the first client. I guess it is. It just depends on how much we want to like sink into it and how quickly. Because if we're going to try to learn all the Facebook ads ourselves, and still do a good job in like 5 days, that's a lot. So anyway, not saying it can't be done. But anyway, so there's just some things to think about. So whether or not we're working with one of the people that you had mentioned, or hiring someone, we'll continue that, and then we'll continue doing the email creation, email content, and then we already have landing pages that I previously took care of with Jack. So those landing pages are in the client account. And so, yeah, okay. I hope that made sense. Send me any of your questions. Thanks.